one in the middle or at the tail, but usually the middle. Gonna back up a little now, get away from some of those glares. I'm expecting a loco in the middle because this is coming from the tunnel, right? So 99.9% of them have at least 2 engines total. Very rare. It's either a small empty train is the only other excuse. Move down here just a tad. You can see my vehicle. I don't think I locked it, so I'm going to move out. Maybe I can get rid of that little ball of glare there. A little bit of a brighter night out, which is good. I didn't dress for the cold, and it's probably about, I don't know what the temperature is, somewhere probably between 4 and 7 below, maybe 8 below. I'm wearing Skechers slip-ons and small socks, not very thick pants. I didn't really expect to get trains. I just went out to grab a couple of trucks. Trucks are dead. It's Friday night. So there's the answer. Oh, wait, is that the end? Yeah. So it's a really small empty train then, or are those flat cars? Oh, flat cars. Okay, nope. I take it back. I'm just going to adjust my hoodie for a second. A little wobble. There we go. Okay. All right, 492 it is. I'm going to shift down here so I can get out of that light. There might be a little bit more to this train and another loco at the tail or middle, whichever. So I'm walking down to my spot that I didn't get a chance to get to. Almost like I'm walking with the train, isn't it? Okay. Now right here, now I can aim down that way without getting that little ball of light glare. I'm still expecting a second loco. My watch just vibrated, so I think somebody probably called me and back in my van. Oh, I probably disconnected from my phone. My watch did. I still miss the good, nice, big character art. I don't know why they had to get rid of it all. Keep all the tags and smaller and old stuff. Nothing against all this other kind of stuff, but some of it's been on there for years and it's just signatures. And they get these really big, good cartoon character art and they get rid of it all. On CN anyway. The last time I saw some CSX ones over in the States, they're still loaded up on those ones. But it is what it is. The two main things that got me into trains are gone. The good variety of locomotives, which we don't get as much anymore, and the big character art. which is almost all gone. But I keep coming because I want to keep putting up one video a day. So it is planes, trains, and boats online, and well, now all large transportation. I have added trucks. Trucks are the #1 viewed thing on this channel, even though it's the most recent. It was this channel was hovering around the same for 5 years, and as soon as I added trucks, it tripled. So, well, it looks like we're going to get one of the rare single engine. It must be entirely empty. Unless those are more flat ones on there. No. Yeah, this is... I've only seen this a few times. So this must be entirely empty cars that he's just bringing over. It's the only thing. There's no way this is a full train, because it was a fairly lengthy train. And one locomotive through that tunnel? No way. So, but whichever. It's all good to train. All right. Back up, get rid of the glare. I don't know what train it is because they didn't announce it. They just said train coming, and the actual train number wasn't announced. Sometimes that happens, especially in the States. They rarely ever announce what train it is coming over. They do sometimes, but nowhere near like it is here. But here they got to call in from customs, so a little different. Here they have to, because the customs is on this side of the border, so. Quieted down quite a bit there, which is good. Boston and Maine, some oldies. The last couple of times I've been here, trains seem to be picking up a little bit again. I don't think they're probably near where they were last year and the year before, or well, not last year as in 24, but I mean as of 23. Back from like when I've been doing this, from like 19 to 23, trains were a lot busier. And then they just quieted right down. A lot less traffic. I'm sure depending on what happens in the States, if there's going to be all tariffs going on everything over and coming back, because if they go one way, they'll be going the other way, and that should quiet down trains a lot more. Because there's going to be probably a lot less exporting of I would assume, like lumber and aluminum and stuff like that. They wouldn't be giving it to the States as much.
From Toronto, will now be arriving at
And as far as I know, I think most of their aluminum that they get in the States, or most or a fair amount of it, comes from Canada, just like the lumber, and just like actually the electricity. Fair amount of the electricity in the States comes from Canada. So we'll have to see what happens. I don't get into politics, so I don't want politics on the channel. Not politics, this is just train talk. Oh, it looks like we might have another a DPU or a tail. It's a DPU. Last train we only had one engine the whole thing. This one we got two at the lead and one in the middle. Last train was probably empty. This one's probably full. Still don't know what train this is. Hopefully they'll say it when they're in the yard, and then I'll be able to put it with the title. If not, it'll be just listed as a manifest train. Might be able to look it up. Facebook. One guy on the groups out there that videos a lot of trains, and sometimes I get the reference for what train it is from him. Right offhand, I forget the name, but it's on one of the Facebook groups. He's over in Michigan. Does a lot of really good videos. So, what is this? New username NGFan or something like that on YouTube. So I forget. I think it's something like that. Does really good stuff. Be sticking around for one more, hopefully. Need 3. I like to have at least 3 before I make a feature of any. 4 would be nicer, but oh, this is nice. That's a small, good character art. Not a bad size one. Getting out there with the graphic to go with it, it would be a little. It makes it a little bit bigger, but I like the bigger, like half a car stuff. But that's still nice. The big ones, like I said, are pretty much all gone. They've either painted them all over, or new cars have replaced, but seems to be a lot of the old graffiti still out there. It is what it is. I don't make it or run it, I just video it. Alright, well, don't forget to hit that subscribe. Move back a bit. We do got lights for a train from the tunnel, so an eye the other way. I'd rather get a regular mainline train than a industrial. It used to be for the locos and graffiti, but not anymore. But hey, at least on these you got the old zebra. We got a couple zebra yard trains there, or yard locos there. Those you'll never see on the mainline trains. Well, not very often, unless you're taking them for scrap. Nice to see some of the old yard stuff. Hear anything on the radio soon about that mainline one here. I might call it in, because this actually here will be my third train, so I usually look for a minimum of 3 so I can make a long video. But the light coming from the tunnel, you never know, those things could be yellow down there for hours. I didn't hear anything on the radio yet, so doesn't mean one's not coming though. I've seen trains, I've seen them be all reds down there on the other end of the yard down here, and a train was still come through. Seen that numerous times, so it's not always 100%, and we do got yellow down there for track 2. Now mind you, this train here could be cutting over there going into track 2, so that could be why it's yellow down there. Alright, well, I'll go listen on the radio. If there's more, there's more. Not, there's not. Alrighty. Small train today, a little bit less than normal.